This day, back those circa 2000 years ago, was the day of crucifixion, and Jesus was, well, kind of tried and led to the place of execution. And we read, I just want to look at one verse with you. We read Mark 15 and verse 23. And they gave him to drink wine mingled with myrrh, but he received it not. As we understand it, this was a wine that was sort of like an analgesic, like kind of a painkiller, kind of putting you in a dazed mental state. It's sort of a, well, I don't know, a little bit of a merciful thing for the huge pain that is coming. But Jesus didn't take it. And why didn't he want to take it? And the answer is that he wanted to be in control of his faculties. It wasn't that he wanted to feel pain, of course, but he wanted not to be less than himself in this crucial moment, in the greatest temptation that he will have, which was, of course, that the Father turned his back on him. Why should he be less at this moment than all of himself? How could he choose to be less than all of himself? I was just thinking of this verse because we have trials in our lives, all of us. It's life. We all have tests and trials, temptations. And where do you turn then and follow the example of Jesus? Why would you want to be less than all of who you are, all of who you can be? And in today's temptation, be the most who you can be. I mean, have the most Bible in your heart. Be filled with the Spirit as much as possible, which is, of course, that obviously there is one way. Have the most love that you can have. Give as much mercy as possible, and then go beyond with God. So this is so be the most who you can be, because when something terrible happens, when life hits you really hard, have you noticed we become sharper, because we realize either I'm gonna be very sharp, crazy sharp now, or I'm just gonna lose so much in this. So we want to be very sharp. This was Jesus also. And I think it's a good lesson for us, because we need to learn to be sharp, and when we follow the Lord, when we walk with him in the Spirit, that is the best version of who you are and who I can be, obviously. And that's why we say, that's why the Bible says walk in the Spirit, because that's what we need. Ephesians 5:16, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding but what the will of the Lord is. Listen, be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. And that's kind of the same thought. Jesus would not take the painkiller, the drug that was gonna just daze him. He wouldn't take it. Why? Because there is no control there. But he was filled with the Spirit, and this is you and me. This is you and me in our lives. This is. It says, don't turn to drinking, don't turn to whatever, because there you lose control. But be who you can be. Be filled with the Spirit instead. It's like why would I choose less? I want to be as ready for today with God as I can be. I don't want to be ready with the world, but I want to be ready with the Lord. And just that little bit of encouragement for this amazingly weighty day. And God bless this weekend in your life also. And see you tomorrow.